Good morning, guys and girls. What you're hearing right now is a brief explanation as to what is going to come up in this video. So this explanation right now, I'm actually recording this just over a week after I did a spirit box session for a lady called Shirlana. Now, Shirlana's a lovely lady. She's a member of the group that I run, and she's only recently joined because of seeing the sessions that I do. And that's a beautiful thing when people can understand what you're doing and the reason why. And she reached out to me a few weeks ago now, asking me if I can possibly try to bring her daughter through in spirit, called DEANNA. Now, to cut a long story short, it's not something I tend to do for people. The reason being, I know there's a multitude of people out there that would do anything to have some kind of interaction from a loved one in spirit. And it's simply impossible to do it for all the people in the world, which is, in an ideal situation, what would be the preferred way to do it. If you can try and help one, it'd be ideal to help everyone, is my view. But that simply cannot be achieved. You just cannot help everybody in that way. The only way you can help is to try and educate and understand and show people what is possible. And hence the reason for the work I do, the things I've done on sessions, and the interaction I've tried to get from spirits. So, excuse me, I've done many sessions, I've had many results, but in the research I do, I've tried to bring as much interaction as I possibly can to show spirit communication is real. Now, the way I've done it recently, on various sessions recently, is asking spirits to tell me what I'm holding in my hand, which, in all honesty, they've done it absolutely incredibly well. Now, don't get me wrong, there are sessions I've tried it and they've not done it. There's sessions I've tried to do it and I've been told that they're not going to tell me. And then the next day I've tried it again and they've told me. Why that is, I'm not sure. It could be an energy thing. They could at that moment in time just not want to interact. There could be a multitude of reasons. But what I want to concentrate on and what I have shown people is when they do it, when they are successful. There are times I've done sessions, and they are featured on my channel, which don't yield as much communication as other sessions. So there's a mixture of my research on my channel for everyone to see if they wish to see it. But getting back on track, Shirlana listened to a session I did for her trying to bring DEANNA through, and it took 7 sessions to do it, and I knew it would take at least 2 or 3 because I don't know Shirlana. I've never met her, never had any interaction. They live in America, I live in the UK, so I knew it wasn't going to be easy. But the secret is getting that energy, that interaction going. And once that connection starts to form, then spirit communication usually happens. So after a few attempts and not being successful in bringing DEANNA through a few weeks ago, I messaged Shirlana, and I asked Shirlana to sit down and openly speak like I'm speaking now to DEANNA, because spirits can hear us. and tell Deanna who I am, what I do, why I'm doing it, and to basically come and communicate. Within a couple of hours of Shirlana doing this, I was able to bring Deanna through on a session, and that session is also on my channel. If you want to watch that, you will find it. So Shirlana saw this session and she's reached out to me again, asking me if I can try and bring Deanna back through. This time she sent me 6 or 7 photographs of people Deanna will know. So what I did, I chose 3 of those photographs that I was drawn to. Don't know why I was drawn to them, I just chose those 3. And I'm going to show you now the first one that I feature in the upcoming session. This young man, he's Deanna's brother. Now obviously I didn't know that at the time I did the session, didn't know who any of them were. This man's name is, if I can get this right, Jaime. So you spell it the same way you'd spell Jamie, but pronounce it differently. So the J is pronounced differently. As I say, this is Deanna's brother. This is Shirlana's son. And on the session you will clearly hear that the reply, "It's my brother," comes through. You also hear faintly the name Jaime come through. So that's very interesting. You do also hear Deanna identify herself and say her name, but yet again, it's faintly at first. This photograph here is the next one that I showed. This is actually Deanna's son. Now, it's interesting, when I shown this on the session asking Deanna to identify this person, the name Joseph was mentioned. And I found out after I've done the session that Joseph is the name of the father of this child. So that's very interesting. Now, the next photograph here is what I've shown after that. Now, what happened interestingly is, when I'm asking Deanna to come through and identify this person, this is actually Shirlana. And what came through, in my eyes, is astonishing. Deanna didn't actually say, or from what I heard, didn't say that this is Shirlana or that's my mum. What happened was the name Deanna was said again. This time a lot clearer, a lot stronger. And then the words, "miss you." Now, that to me is no coincidence. That is Deanna identifying that she's there. And when she says the words "miss you," I know that she's referencing she misses her mum, and that's why she said it. Remember guys, spirits are capable of so much. It takes a lot of energy for what they do, and any snippets of communication we get are so valuable, especially when they're acknowledging who they are by name. It's mesmerising, it's jaw-dropping. So that is a brief explanation about the session that is upcoming after I've finished waffling on. But I feel it's important to let you know what is occurring and why it's occurring. As ever, headphones are always a good idea to listen to sessions. On YouTube is where this video will be. It's also important to understand that on YouTube, when you're watching the video, there's a little wheel icon. If you click on that wheel icon, you can slow down the session so you can hear it even better. So guys, I'm gonna go, and after this will be the video. Please try to understand what's occurring on there and why it's occurring on there, and I'll see you again. I'll see you later. Hello everyone, welcome to another video. It's me, Stuart, from Art of a Dark God Paranormal, and I'm about to run a session to try and bring Deanna through that I've managed to bring through before. And you know, Deanna is Shirlana's daughter. Shirlana is a member of the group. Now, last time I did it, it took me several attempts, which I knew it might do, but it happened. And Shirlana has seen that session and does know her name came through and certain other things which are relevant to what Shirlana said to Deanna regarding what I'm going to do, why I'm going to do it. I'm not going to go on for too long, but in my hand is obviously the spirit box and the speaker, but what I'm going to have in the other hand is photographs. Now, Shirlana sent me some photographs that she wants me to see if spirits will say who they are, especially Deanna saying who they are. And this is the first attempt at doing that for a person. I've had spirits identify objects in my hands and identify a photograph of Bruce Lee before, but I've never done it for a person. But we're about to see if spirits are going to help me. Now, interestingly enough, I did run an EVP using the digital recorder this morning, and I explained what I wanted to do, that I want spirits to bring Deanna through if possible. And there was a reply on there, which was, I think they said, "We will try, Stuart," or "We will help, Stuart." It was one of those variations, but I have posted that EVP on the group as well. So I'm going to jump into this, and we're going to see if we can bring Deanna through and get some identification put to these photographs. I'm going to turn this device on. Okay. So, we are scanning right now. Hello spirits, can you hear me? It's Stuart. I'd like to know if you can please bring Deanna through. Do you remember Deanna?
Hey.
Deanna is Shirlana's daughter. Can Deanna say her name if she can hear me and come through, please? I'm looking for the name Deanna. I need to hear the name.
Hey.
Deanna, If you're listening, can you say your name, please?
Talking about
Deanna, please say your name. Okay. There's a photograph I'm showing here. Deanna, if you can hear me. Can you say who this is on this photograph, please?
beautiful.
Who's this person? Say the name if you can. What's her name? Can you come through, Deanna, and tell me who this is? Who's this person? Try another one. Who's this person? Can you identify this person by name? Who is it? Are you there, Deanna? If you are there, Deanna, say your name. And say the name of this person I'm showing you. Who is it? Who's this person? Who's this person? If you recognise this person, Deanna, can you say who it is, please? Who is it? Can you say the name of this person? Who's this? Okay. Last chance to say your name, Deanna, before I switch this off. If you are listening to me, please, so let me know you're here. Can you hear me, Deanna? Can you say your name? Looking for your name, Deanna. Can you say it for me? Okay, I'm going to switch this off. If you've come through, thank you very much. Goodbye, spirits. Goodbye.